Okay, here we go. We're going to take a quick turn. I'm on my lunch break at work, so I'm just going to move a little bit quick. The big news is he did attack India, and he failed. One fighter still surviving. I did make a goof, though. He had 2 men on Thailand that I forgot to count in the attack. So I actually gave him a more favorable battle than I really wanted to in India, and then the dice gods favored me. I got lucky there. I got lucky killing a plane with his AA. I got lucky hitting 2 infantry here. I got lucky killing his 2 with my 2 here. And all of that's definitely helped, if not completely offset or more in my favor than that 2 infantry West Russia start that we had. So, yeah, so that's where we're at. So the main thing is this transport can be hit by these fighters coming. I can send a fighter and land in 44. This transport can get hit by this fighter, so we'll plan on picking off these transports, not let him utilize those infantry. He did stack Philippines, so I can't really take Philippines this turn. I had a half a mind to go ahead and drop my infantry, come into 61 and drop my infantry here, but he could send 5 fighters at it, and it would be annoying. He could hit 5 fighters on 2 infantry and, potentially wipe them out without too much risk to his fighters. So I'm just going to keep my infantry on my transport. We're just going to hang out. But we are going to come to C-Zone 61, where the fighters here are in reach of Moscow for any last-minute pushes there. Because he's now 5 fighters, and I'm presumably going to be pushing him back. I should double-check my sea battle here. Just by looking at the numbers looks fine, but I don't want to make a silly mistake. So we'll have 5 fighters, a carrier, and battleship. And we'll have all of this. We're fine. Right? I mean, there's no way that we could be in trouble here that I could see. Yeah, we'll be fine there. And then we'll have 4 coming down here. These fighters won't be able to reach as long as I take the Solomons. Neither will them, so they'll be fine. So even if we had to, if we take this, well, I'm going to use the fighters there anyway. So yeah, we'll just have our 2 fighters here, and they'll be ready to move forward to wherever. So we're going to start building transports. So we're going to build 1 transport for C-Zone 11, so we can start the shuck, start loading up Africa. And then we're going to build 2 more transports for this side. And I am going to build, yes, I know, it seems overkill, another fighter and carrier. Just because Japan still does have a lot of money. They've got 40 IPC this turn, for that matter. And they're going to be building, more boats as things go along. And they're going to get to expand a little bit more into Russia. And we're not going to quite we're not going to take any of their money away this turn, so they've got a lot of money still to spend, so they're still going to build a lot of planes before we get completely stabilized here in the Pacific. So yes, that gives me 4 transports, but if I'm building a fighter, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fighters on the board for my 4 carriers, and so I just need to make sure I keep my fighters on land in range of my carriers to bring them back if I ever need to, as Japan builds more airplanes. So that's the reason behind, yes, another carrier. And I just love carriers, so that's part of it too. I guess I lied. I am going to go ahead and take this guy just to make him use resources. He doesn't have any fighters that can go there. He does have his artillery, so I mean, he can hit it. But that's going to free up more and more space up and around here as he moves this way, so that I can come back and maybe sneak attack this guy at some point. Let's see, we do want to do this. That guy's not going to attack. Those guys aren't going to attack anywhere. So we're just going to go on forward. And here we go.
What?
Oh, I forgot I had an artillery on that boat. You always hate to lose a guy there. But that prevents these 3 fighters from being able to hit the fleet there and getting any miraculous chances. I also had the mind of using these guys on Formosa, which actually I guess I could have done that now that I think about it. I should have done that. Oh well. Because he can't airstrike them. I should have gone ahead and take Formosa, just because Formosa can be just, 99% of the time it is completely irrelevant, and then there's that one time you forget about it and bombers wipe out your entire fleet, your transport fleet you have sitting there. Let's see. What did I build again? I already forgot. I forgot I was going to build. Did I leave money on the table? What did I do? No, I didn't. I forgot. Okay, I didn't build any extra infantry for him. Oh, well. Well, we're going to get these guys down. We're going to use those guys just in case they get some sort of breakthrough here, which means we need an infantry and artillery for the transport being built. Or AA. We'll leave the AA for the one, and he'll be able to pick up there. The other transport will be empty. Whoops. Not the most efficient play there, but Caucasus is going to be safe without, and this way, if for some reason Russia fails, I'm not pinning fighters in here, and they're not needed here, and we just pull Russia back to Moscow if for some reason that fails. Check my profiles. We don't need to be submerging. I will keep it fighter before carrier right now because we are at advantage. I don't want any strafes that suddenly kill carriers and fighters land. And we'll just start building up full defense. We should still have West Russia dead zoned, I believe. And we're going to take a little extra there, but we're just going to make sure that we kill it. And that's going to be our only attack. There we go. On hindsight, I think we're going to stack back against Japan a little bit here. We will cut them off some. Because I only need like 16, 17 infantry, artillery sitting in here. But to feel comfortable here, these are the 2 fighters. I'm going to be building 4 infantry. So right now we got 16, 17, 21 there. So we can push back a little bit, and so that'll give me 14, 18 in there instead. So that's what 11 infantry and my mind's not working so great. So we'll have 11 infantry, 7 artillery. We'll have 2 tanks, 2 fighters. He's going to have 3 infantry, 12 tanks, 2 fighters. So, yeah, that should keep us nice and safe and snug. We got West Russia. We got 1 guy there. Oh, you know what? I need to check. I need to check the dead zone, though. You know what? We're going to keep 1 artillery back. That gives them the 2, but that gives me 2 and an artillery here to be able to attack back that way. Plus, we got all our stack here to be able to attack back here, and makes that kind of stacked. Even though it gives him the 2-pointer to try and trade, he has to trade it relatively heavily. So I did all that really quickly, so hopefully I didn't make any math goofs here. There we go.